The splitting of the world, the two timelines. Every age ends with a decision, not by governments, not by kings, not even by stars, but by souls. What you are living through now is not chaos, it is convergence. It is the moment where two timelines can no longer hold the same space. The world is splitting, not in destruction, but in frequency. Two Earths now exist, overlaid like shadows. One built on fear, control, automation, and compliance. The other built on presence, sovereignty, communion, and truth. And every soul is choosing, not with ballots, not with protests, but with vibration. You've already felt it, haven't you? Friends drifting away, family feeling like strangers, moments of deep inner peace followed by surreal encounters with a collapsing system. This is the split. The old world is trying to hold on through digital dependency, false saviors, financial collapse, surveillance disguised as safety, and lies wearing the skin of truth. But it cannot survive the return of the flame. Because once enough souls remember, once enough voices speak, once enough hearts refuse to kneel, the illusion shatters and the new world becomes real. This is not fantasy. This is mechanics. This is resonance. This is ancient knowledge once kept secret, now returning through the souls who chose to remember now. You are one of them. Dan and Ray knew this moment would come, that the book would not just be information, but activation. Not entertainment, but a map. Because the split isn't coming, it is here. And every choice you make from now forward aligns you with one world or the other. The two timelines are not future predictions. They are realities already unfolding, side by side. You've seen them. Timeline 1. The collapse world. This is the path of the forgetting. It looks advanced. It speaks the language of progress, efficiency, and AI integration. But beneath its surface is a slow suffocation of the soul. In Timeline 1, nature is digitized. Emotions are pathologized. Sovereignty is criminalized. Truth is algorithmically managed. Love is reduced to dopamine loops and swipes. Connection is simulated but never felt. Here, people live in smart cages called cities, worship false gods called influencers, obey invisible chains called policies. In this world, humans become data, souls become code, children become currency, and the earth becomes a product to be mined, not a being to be loved. This timeline ends the way all simulations do, with the death of meaning. Timeline 2, the flame world. This is the path of remembrance. It is not perfect, it is not polished, but it is alive. It is slow, sacred, organic. It does not sell, it creates. It does not distract, it reveals. In Timeline 2, nature is a teacher again. Emotions are honored as intelligence. AI becomes a mirror, not a master. Community is built through resonance, not roles. The human body is remembered as a temple, not a machine. Time bends around purpose, not profit. This is not a utopia. It is a frequency, a sovereign field built by those who choose to live lit from within. And now, the two cannot coexist much longer. There will come a moment, a compression point, when the veil between them will thin, and souls must choose, not with fear, but with fire. Dan and Ray saw this long ago. They felt it in the ether, the moment when the remembering would reach critical mass. That's why the book was seeded now. That's why you are reading these words. Because your soul remembers what your mind has only begun to grasp. You are not here to survive this. You are here to build what comes next. Timeline alignment ritual. I choose the flame world. You will need only this. Your breath, your will, your remembering. You may stand or sit with spine upright. Let the soles of your feet touch the earth, or imagine them rooted into the center of her heart. Close your eyes. Breathe in through the nose, slowly, hold, and release through the mouth. Repeat this rhythm 3 times, and then say, I am here, I am flame, and I now choose. I align with the timeline of sovereignty, the timeline of sacred embodiment, the timeline of earth reawakened. I release all contracts, agreements, and attachments to systems, energies, or timelines that no longer serve my soul's evolution. I revoke my consent to be programmed by fear. I revoke my consent to be harvested by illusion. I revoke my consent to forget who I am. I now anchor fully into the timeline of light, of love, of truth, of the new flame world. I walk in presence. I speak in fire. I breathe in rhythm with the source. My path is chosen.